Some of you are coming from dysfunctional homes where there was no authority. There was no father, there was no mother. There was no authority. There was nobody to talk to you, nobody to instruct you. Then you come to church and find authority. You start having problems. Do you know one of the reasons why God gave us the church? God gave us the church to correct some of the messes we carried in our lives because of what dysfunctional homes. There was no father to correct you. There was no father to rebuke you. There was no father to straighten you. Then you find a pastor. He tells you that is wrong. You say, who? But you don't realize that God is trying to correct a mess that has been in your life for years. If I were you, I'll stay and change so that I become a better man. I become a better woman. So that when I raise my children, I will also teach them authority. That's why some ladies don't even know what submission is. You love the wedding, but you hate submission because you never saw it. When you're growing up, you never saw it. You are raised by a single mom. So when you get married, and there's a man here who says, now I'm your husband to you, you need to submit yourself to me. You say, who? Where? How? I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I can't submit myself to you because I never saw my mom doing it. So that's why we have the church to correct the mess that has been created in our homes. You have to accept authority. You cannot be a giant killer if you're not submitted to authority. You have to submit yourself to it. Very important. Even men, you need to submit yourself to authority. Yes, your authority is Christ. That's why it says, love your wife as Christ loved the church. Look at how Christ loved the church and ask yourself, am I loving my wife the way Christ loved the church? How did Christ love the church? He was willing to die for the church. He took on shame for the church. He didn't abuse the church. In fact, he took the place of the church so that he may cover the church. He didn't beat the church. He didn't slap the church. Submission. So as a man, ask yourself, are you like Christ in the eyes of your wife? Because your wife is submitted to you, but you are also supposed to be submitted to Christ. Everybody, there has to be something above you. When there is nothing above you, mess. That's why a lot of men think that they're not submitted to anyone. So they can get away with a lot of things. You beat your wife, you tell her, if you say I kill you, you forget that there is somebody above you. And one day, you will stand before him. So when you come to church, allow authority to work in your life. Allow to be corrected. Allow to be rebuked. Allow to be instructed. Because when you submit yourself, you draw power to be able to kill giants in your life.